Hi, I'm Wes Ackerman, local real estate agent in the area with Prosper Real Estate. And today I have a really special interview for you with Angel Cayllahua, owner and chef of Kancha Champagne Bar and Tapas. Angel, thank you so much for being here with us today. We're really excited to be here.
Thank you. Thank you for coming, and thank you for the introduction. I'm really excited for the interview.
Great. So let's jump into it. Tell us a little bit about your background. What was it that got you into the restaurant industry, and why did you open Kancha?
Absolutely. Well, it all started when I was 16 years old. I started at a very big restaurant, and I feel like I got cheated on my first job because I jumped right into a really busy restaurant that taught me a lot about the front of the house and the back of the house. And from there, my love of the restaurant business just started. I was the food runner and expediter at formerly known as the Horizons in Sausalito. Now they're called Trident. They're built right in the water, overlooking at the whole area there at the Bay Area. And we did about 300 covers a night, 150 for lunch. So it was a pretty massive restaurant. And I had an opportunity to work with very talented chefs and also an amazing group of management people that really got me into the whole restaurant atmosphere. And I can say that just became my second home because of the people that I work with, and also because I spent a good amount of time there. I worked for 5 years there, and it all started there. I think that was my stepping stool for the restaurant introduction. After that, I came to the conclusion that I wanted to study a little bit about how the restaurant is managed, how the restaurant is run. So after high school, I graduated in Novato High 2008 and went to Santa Rosa JC for my general ed and also culinary school. They just opened up the new building in front of the Santa Rosa JC, the new Culinary Arts Center. Amazing place with beautiful top of the line equipment that I couldn't just deny that, and just overall the program is really excellent in Santa Rosa. Came after Santa Rosa to move on to more of the restaurant business. So I ended up going to San Francisco to work for what I think is the father of Peruvian cuisine, which is Gaston Acurio. I worked at Lamar in San Francisco. I worked in his kitchen there and totally lied my way into that kitchen because I think nobody really hires you right after culinary school unless you're gonna do dishes. And I said to him, let me prove you that I can cook. I'm also Peruvian, so I think I know what a lomo saltado is. I think I know what a causa can be. So give me the opportunity. So I ended up working there for about a year and a half and worked every single station. The most fun I had was at the wok station with this huge flames and making lomo saltados for lunch and dinner. It was amazing.
Wow.
I got the opportunity to go to Lamar and Miami as well, and get to know the whole team over there as well. So it was really awesome.
Great. And tell us a little bit about Kancha and the concept.
Yeah, the concept came about 2020. I think we wanted really to open up a restaurant in Santa Rosa because number one, we just moved to Santa Rosa. We relocated from Novato to Santa Rosa, and we wanted to make Santa Rosa our home. And when we went out a few restaurants, we noticed that there was a bit of a lack of wine bars and also tapas restaurants, and that's where the whole idea came about. And we after that we created a concept. We pulled up a little bit because we were right in the middle of the pandemic, so we didn't know what to think about that. And we just figure our love for food and wine will just drive people to come here and get to know us. And just be a cool place to hang out, even for industry folks to kind of see what other things are to offer. We love to combine cuisines and do fusion, so I think being a bubble forward bar, champagne bar, actually opens up your palate to just try new things and can hold up to acidity, hold up to sugar. So it's such a diverse wine option that you can really, like, when there is somebody that is eating steak and somebody that is eating fish, I think a very neutral wine pairing will be champagne because it's so versatile that can match different flavors and can hold up to those big flavors as well.
Great. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to disagree. This is a really cool place to hang out.
Thank you.
Love what you did with the decor. It's just amazing. So, and something that you were telling me before we sat down is kind of interesting. Food is kind of in your blood a little bit, right?
Yes, definitely. As I was telling you, 70% of my family works in kitchens or works in the front of the house of restaurants, and it's really cool to see that our love for food runs in our blood, and it comes all from our grandmother that has spent all her entire life in the kitchen. But also used to, I remember, kick us out of the kitchen when we were kids because there was no place for us to hang out or even look at her. But one of my favorite memories of Mama Hina was getting to just peek at what she was doing because it would smell so good, and be able to kind of, that smell that came from the kitchen, and when we all got together in the middle of the plate, just being such a amazing food that she would serve us, and I think that's just how it all started. I think an art of food is what got me to this point where I am, where I want to showcase the art that I can make here.
Great. Well, I think people are happy and excited to try that food. I can tell you, I've tried it. It's incredible. Really enjoyed our experience here at Kancha. So on that note, ideally, what would you hope that guests could experience when they came here?
Absolutely. What we're trying to do is we try to have fun no matter what with the kitchen. You will see a big influence in Peruvian and Japanese food. We like to call ourselves a California tapas restaurant with a huge influence in Peruvian and Japanese cuisine. There is a huge amount of immigration in Peru from Japan, and I feel that that created a beautiful cuisine that is called Nikkei cuisine, and from there it's basically matching Peruvian ingredients with Japanese techniques and Japanese flavors, and I think that is what we also trying to do here as well.
Wow. So what are the type of items that you might find on the menu that are kind of part of that?
Yeah, so we like to have a little bit of everything. What you'll find is ceviches as one of our staples in Peruvian cuisine. Leche de tigre being one of the main marinades that we like to use to infuse the flavor of the fish that you're gonna be line cooking. We like to have at least 3 different ceviches here, so I think that will be really a really cool thing that people can try, and actually it can also match with every dish that we try to do here. We like to pair it with either wine, sake, or beer, so there will be a lot of things that can hold up to that kind of heat and spiciness and acidity, and I think every chef just craves acidity, so one of my favorite things are the ceviches here.
Great. And are they all shellfish ceviches?
So no, we have a few different options. So one of them just being whitefish that we like to get from our local fishermen. We have, you can see anything from Corvina cebas to madai, things like red snapper, and that will be for the classical ceviche with the classic leche de tigre. You will see cancha, and that is one of our main ingredients here too. That is why I think I named my restaurant after that, because it's such a Peruvian thing, Peruvian ingredient that is gonna showcase a lot of that in the menu. You'll see a albacore tuna from Hawaii, being prepared in a Nikkei style ceviche with cucumbers, avocado mousse, cancha, and micro cilantro. So I think there will be a little bit of everything flavored.
Great. So you heard it here first. If you have a shellfish allergy, you can still come down and enjoy the ceviche.
Absolutely.
You also are a champagne bar, right? And so can you tell us a little bit what it means to be a champagne bar?
Yeah, absolutely. A champagne bar. I think champagne means festivity to all of us. I think popping a bottle of champagne, it just makes you want to, number one, just get like I'm full about your whole day. It's just you're in the moment at that point of just being present. I think we like to be noticed for a good amount of selections of champagne. I think we don't necessarily just want to be a champagne bar. We also like to have different options. So things that can be also affordable, because I know champagne after the pandemic has gone through the roof, and I think a lot of us not necessarily want to drink that every day. So what we focus on is, it's a bubble forward bar where you can have things like prosecco, cava, franciacorta. You can have cremant from many places in France. So cremant de Loire, cremant d'Alsace. I think that you will find all those options here, because we like to just celebrate life every day and celebrate that you're going out to a place and just being with friends or family.
Great. You know, something that I know about Angel that you might not know is Angel is also a certified sommelier and has passed his WSET 3, which I can tell you from somebody who used to be in the wine industry is an incredible accomplishment. So congratulations, and I will say that if anybody's gonna know their stuff about champagne and wine, it's gonna be this guy for sure. So something that I've tried here that is incredibly delicious are the empanadas. Can you tell us what the secret is to making a really great empanada?
Totally, yes. I think empanada, everybody should try an empanada at least once. It's a super great food that can be made fried or baked. But we like to do it here for service. We like to fry our empanadas to get that richness from the dough. And I think the reason why I say everybody should try one is because we have 3 different versions of empanadas here. One being the lomo saltado, which is everybody's favorite, but I think the best one that I created was the mushroom one, where you have 3 different types of mushrooms. You cook it down with a spicy pepper that Peru has to offer, and a black mint that not everybody uses in their kitchen, but I think it's such a great addition because it's so distinct flavor. And with that, we just cook everything down, let it cool, and put a little bit of Oaxaca cheese inside. And then when you bite into it, it's just mushroom flavor plus herbaceousness plus acidity and the richness of the cheese. It just becomes such a one wonderful bite together. So I guess the secret ingredient to make a good empanada is to be able to fold it right and pack as much as you can in that empanada, because you don't want to eat just a flat dough. You want to make sure you take a bite of that filling that you're making. And I think that's the best secret ingredient that I can tell you about that.
Okay, and lots of love, right?
Lots of love.
So tell us also about how do you like to spend your time when you're not here at the restaurant?
Ooh, the very little time that I have when I'm not here, I guess, is spending time with my family. I think that is the key to just be able to not think about the restaurant, when I'm with my daughter, when I'm with my wife, and just give 100% of my attention to to those two beautiful people that just been, from day one with me and my journey. Cayllahua, when we told her that we were going to open a restaurant, she did not want to do anything with that. But now it's starting to feel that it's her second home, so I think she's liking that. And of course, bribes are always great, because when she comes in, she knows she's going to have a whole bowl of strawberries here for waiting for her.
And tell the viewers what your bribes are for Cayllahua.
Definitely. I think she inherited my cravings for fruit. So I think a lot of that has to do with her just liking strawberries, mangoes, papaya, things like that I really like. I don't know why, but I guess it's a plus that she likes the fruit,
Yeah. How old is she?
She's 3.
3 years old. Yeah, and I can tell you that when we were in here, she had a big bowl of strawberries in front of her. It was adorable. All right, so I've got a bit of a wild card question for you.
Yes.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Ooh. I guess time. Be able to go back in time will be one of my favorite things to do, because then you'll be able to know what to do, but at the same time, learning from your mistakes is actually such a beautiful thing that I embrace it a lot, because this is my first project as a restaurant owner, and I feel that if I had that power, I wouldn't have learned so much in the first week of being open, and I think that is a pretty good thing to have, be able to learn from your mistakes. So I guess if it comes down to like fun things, it will be time travel, but I'll keep it without a superpower.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Why don't you tell the viewers also anything else that you would like them to know about Kancha? Do you guys have happy hour or anything like that?
Yes, absolutely. We have happy hour from 4 to 6. We do every day that we're open, including the weekends as well. You will have in that happy hour many different things, from oysters to empanadas in there as well. So if you haven't had an empanada yet, please come and try us here. And yeah, it's we're open for dinner right now, but we're hoping to in 3 months open for lunch as well.
Oh, exciting! Okay, great. And if people want to follow Kancha and everything that's going on, where's the best place to do that?
Social media. Social media is where we are. Kancha is our icon, so follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. I'm a horrible at social media, so don't ask me. But we like to be able to showcase our platform here. So you'll see us on Instagram, you'll see us on Facebook, soon Twitter, and most likely we'll end up in TikTok as well. I'm sure. I'm sure they're gonna push me to do some cool videos as well.
It's a sign of the times, right?
But if you want to make a reservation, we're also partnered up with Open Tables, so you'll find us there as well.
Great. Well, Angel, thank you so much for this interview. It's been incredible, and it's so nice to meet you. So there you have it, Kancha Champagne Bar and Tapas here in downtown Santa Rosa, right off of 4th Street. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'm Wes Ackerman, local realtor, Prosper Real Estate, and I hope you have a great day.